Roses are red, my dear. Violets are blue. There's something. Hi. We've been just chilling all day. Not much to do in a bull market, but Home Depot, pretty great. SE, we were long, then short, then long. And ONON. And that is it. And my cautious tale for you would be to remember what happened to me 11 years ago. Now you see how you blow yourselves up. You don't blow yourselves up owning stocks. They can only go to zero. You blow yourself up shorting stocks. And that's the illusion. Most stocks go down, but the market never goes down. So you understand when I say the market never goes down, every dip on the Qs has been a buy, right? And here we are again, right in the face of the tippity tip of the spear of bearishness. We had the interest rates, but more importantly, it's the global environment and imminent world war. And again, that always leads me to believe that people will have more reason to pull money out, right? And I know now that's not the case. The market tends to do what you just witnessed it to do when you get super bearish. Now, again, there wasn't a reason to be super bearish. We had already sold off for 3 months. I was looking for 2 more down days. 2 more down days, I think we would have got to the exact price that I thought we were going to get to. I mean, we got close enough on the Qs. Did I think we were going to rally 42 points in 12 days? No. But now we could just be like analysts, right? Just pick a stock that's going up, just assume where it's going to go, and just sit back and wait, right? But it's easier to do that with the QQQ. It's because that is the king, right? Everything else is a second. S&P is a close second, but the idea of the trade continued to work. So if you traded, yesterday was Tyson Foods and Tower Semiconductor, and today was SE, which I don't know the name of the company off the top of my head. I think it's something SE. I forgot what it was now. And had some other trades, obviously, but there wasn't much to do because most of the stocks were gapping up. I'm wearing these glasses because they're supposed to protect my eyes from staring at screens all day. I don't know. I think it's too late for me. CDLX was fantastic yesterday also. But I just want to let you know that unless you're really, really just a scalper right now, there really isn't a reason to trade too much. The market's on a massive up move. And generally, you want to do less and less when the market's doing what it's doing. Now, I blew out of most of my naked calls. I'm down to nothing at this point compared to what I had. I had 360 naked calls on the Qs. I'm down to 36. So I covered most of it. Like I said, I was going to, if we broke over 357, I covered some. 360.250, I covered some. 367.50, I covered some. 370, I covered some. 372.50, I covered some. And then, again, I left 12 to 15,000 on the table, but I didn't think we were going to rally to 385 by November, whatever today is, November 14th. But what I did learn is you better get out of your shorts. And one of the more important things, again, from the perma bear president, this is the easiest thing to remember. Shorting is short-lived, and you're going to die. Because you're not going to lose, you're not going to blow your life up, you're not going to get crushed. Even if you bought DraftKings right now, what's it going to do? Right? Where's it going to go? If you buy it, pulls back 4 points, sits around for a year, pulls back 10 points, does nothing. It's not going to zero, right? So your risk is limited. When you're short, you have unlimited risk. Stocks can go up forever. And there's a point where you cannot stay short anymore because there's the idea that we can legitimately go up now forever. What if we had another 12 days just like we had? The Qs will be at 440 and then they're at 500. And if you just said to yourself, it makes no sense that we've gone up so much. Have we gone up? We're right back to where we were in July. So we actually haven't even gone up. It just seems that way because we just rallied 40 points off a oversold condition. We're nowhere, really. So if you've owned the Qs this whole time, you're actually still losing money from July. That's why I don't own stocks. Just like rig going on 8 months. But because everyone's a genius in a bull market, I'll take my applause right now. Thank you, Rambus 4650. We're up 20 points for the week. I know, right? I'm so awesome at this. And by the way, if you can only make money in a bull market, you're actually not a trader. You're a loser. Okay? And I say that, and I'm not trying to be mean. If you can only make money in a bull market, you're not a trader. You're a loser. You're a loser. You're a wannabe. You're a hope and faith. Oh, I hope the market goes up so I can make money. That's not trading. That's basically investing, and that's not what we do. Again, 5 or 6 trades from the last couple of days, we had, septuples, 7 times your money, 10 times your money. We had one. Again, nobody made 78 times their money, but it was there for you on Friday. We were super bullish on Friday if you put the lotto play on. And also, if you guys have been paying attention to what I've been saying, it's a very redundant, very monotonous. It's the same thing every day, because I'm a rule-based trader. I base things in rules, only about price, technical analysis, and sets of rules. Never getting out of your entire position at one price, never trading on gut instinct. Always have a reason for getting into the trades. Know where you're getting in, why you're getting in, where you're going to sell in increments because you never get out at one price. It's the same thing every single day. What's your watch list? The stocks that are in the news and who's reporting earnings. It's the same day over and over and over again. So the more time you spend with me, you'll start to see, hey, I'm starting to get this. It's very repetitious. It's very repetitive. It's very redundant, very monotonous. It is. But if it's new to you, it's exciting and new. Exciting and new. Come aboard. VWAP's waiting for you. It's trading. If you can do it right with the VWAP. Trading. It's the hardest, easiest thing you'll ever do. It's the hardest, easiest thing, or the easiest, hardest thing you'll ever do. Think about what it takes to make. Some people work all day to make $250, which is, and again, I break it down like this. There are not 365 days in the trading year, right? There's only 20 to 22 days per month in the trading year. So let's just round it, right? Let's go 21 days, 12. It's about 252 days of real trading. So you make about $250 per day, 63,000. Factor in the I'm a schmuck trade. There's 3,000 out the window. There, and then the one that you hold overnight. So you're talking roughly $50,000. But think about where that 50 grand is coming from. Okay, you're not leaving the house. You don't have to pay for gas. You're not leaving the house. You don't have to pay for transportation. You're not leaving the house. You don't have to have clothing or get dressed or shower or do anything. You never leave the house. Okay. So you're saving money with all that. And you also don't have to buy lunch. And you are your own boss, which is always nice. You are in control of your finances, which is always nice. You're basically in control of your life. All that once you learn what to do. So if you could just scrounge up $250 a day, I know it's not a lot of money. That's your base, right? But if you can get to that point and then just make another 50 bucks a day, then throw in the monster days that you can have once you get the rules down. And then you start having those $1,000 days. The next thing you know, you have an 8 grand day. Next thing you know, you have a 5 grand day. All right. And then you lose 250 one day. It's always the same trade, always the same trade, always the same trade. It's always the same trade. You're always limiting losses. That's how you survive. That's why if you're trading, you never get out of your entire position at one price. Even when you're losing money, you put stops at lower levels. And if you get stopped out of all of it, then so be it. Because quite often you get stopped out of some, and then the stock improves and then rallies, and at least you have some of it. That's why you never get out of your entire position at one price, ever, unless you're trying to pick bottoms or tops, which most of us don't do. Rule-based trading is rule-based trading, otherwise known as algorithmic trading. You are trading very specifically with specific prices that you have deemed to be worthy of your entries or exits. And that's based on candlesticks, volume weighted average price, and multiple time frame. Multiple time frame volume weighted average price. Say that fast. Multiple time frame volume average price. Unique New York. Unique New York. Toy boat. Toy boat. Can you say toy boat 3 times fast? Toy boat, toy boy, toy boy. Toy boy. Can't even say it once. So, and that's it. And then it's just rinse and repeat. And then it's earnings season. You'll have more stocks to choose from, obviously. That's why, again, I don't normally trade SE. I don't normally trade Tyson Foods. I don't normally trade a lot of these stocks, except when they report, they're in play. And when they're in play, there's more volume. And that's when volume weighted average price works better. And that's trading. And there are so many books written about trading and so many theories about trading. This is the dumbest down version of trading there is because I'm dumb. I have found what I need. This is the simplest concept to understand, the simplest trade to understand. And I know most people have this illusion that you have to be super lightning quick. No, it's not quick at all. Okay, it's more or less waiting around like here. The last trade we did was on ONAN. And we traded it this morning. And then we waited for a proper setup. And that setup, we sat here waiting 33 minutes for the trade to set up. That's not fast. That's 33. No, long. You could watch a sitcom in less time. 33 minutes just sitting there watching it. Oh, it's starting to move. It's not going anywhere. No. Oh, look, it's finally breaking that price I was waiting for it to break. Press the button. Oh, look, it's starting to move up. Oh, wow. It's really moving up nicely now. I'm going to sell some right here. And this is it. This is basically as fast as you have to be. Hey, it's moving. I'm going to put an offer out at 25.40. Ooh, look, I sold 100 shares at 25.40. Cool. I'm going to put a stop at break even because I don't want to even lose money on this trade. I'll put it at 25.04. Cool. And then you sit here and we put on Connie Francis. We were listening to some Barbara Streisand. And you just sit back and wait for the stock to do whatever it's going to do next. Because contrary to popular belief, Nobody knows anything about any stock where it's going to go. So once you buy it, you can just adjust your stops and your offers and sit back and wait for whatever's going to happen next. And so my last word of advice is don't do much in a bull market, and don't short the market because you think it's gone up too much. That's irrelevant. There is no too much. The market could go up 100 more percent from here in the next 6 months. I've seen it happen, and there's no reason it can't happen again, because it's not about the economy. It's not about the global world that's about to start. It's certainly not about the civil war that's going on in this country. It's not about burning buildings or presidents or economic data or interest rates. Once momentum starts in one direction, it's very hard to break that direction. Remember, this is the Cathie Wood market now. When Cathie Wood's making money, you know it's the bull market is back, because she's a bull market cheerleading hack. And that's where we're at right now. So until something changes, meaning a blow off top, volatility spike, just don't do much. And the easy thing is to get up and just go do something else. There's really not much to look at here. We're just up and consolidating. That's it. Until volatility comes back, maybe we don't even trade for the rest of the year. But you know what? I'll tell you what's going to happen tonight. Tonight, we have earnings from, I don't know, off the top of my head, nothing looks like I'm even interested. New Holdings, I don't even know what that is. Pioneer Power, PPSI, never heard of it. AST Space Mobile, ASTS. Let's see where some of these stocks are. I don't even know what these stocks are. ASTS, $3 stock, I'm not interested. NU, $8 stock, I'm not interested. PPSI, $6 stock, I'm really not interested. Momentous, MN, oh, that was a high flyer at one point. MNTS might be in play. You got Tusha, stock I got lit up on last year. Not many stocks jumping out at me that I know. Really? I mean, there really isn't much. Oh, VRAR is coming out with earnings. Last time they fell 50%. Stock really doesn't have much to go down now. It's a buck 25. That might be interesting to watch in case they say something to save themselves. Stock looks like it's going to zero. And but then tonight's kind of boring, so let's look forward to Wednesday morning. Now we're into something. We got Target, TJX. Those were two big reversals from last quarter. JD, Chinese worthless piece of crap stock. Jumama, I don't know if that even is around anymore. JMIA. You got Global Online, GLB. You got Credo, which is a semi stock. And yeah, then you got some, you'll have some earnings. That means you'll have stocks that are gapped up or gapped down that give you opportunity to make trades on. Stick to the list of earnings reports, and then, generally Q's long. Chances are 387 is in the works, maybe even today. The easy answer is just not to short it. Don't short the market until, UVXY has 2 up days in a row, which is virtually impossible. All right, my friends, good luck. And hope you're enjoying the 12-day bull market, that if you bought in even on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, you just did what the market just did, is double. So it was up 10%. Now it's back up 20%. That's how much we've gone up in the last 12 days. And if you're thinking that's why you need to short, I hope you're right. I'm sitting here for the last 2 hours waiting for a reason to short, and I haven't got one yet. And if you guys want to short the Qs, I'll tell you where I'm shorting them. 384.32. And I will probably use a stop if I get short at 384.94. So where they are right now is probably the stop. And I know there are guys in our chat room right now that are short from 385.50 because it's a little head and shoulder pattern forming right now. So they're short already. I am not. I would rather short on the roll, which I get the sense it's going to happen as soon as I get up and as soon as I go outside. But it is pretty funny because it is actually happening right this second. And you know what? Maybe I don't even trade anymore. Maybe I just shut it down. But it is an interesting moment right this second to be short the Qs with a tight stop, the 385 and the 385.50. I don't hate it, but I certainly don't want to be chopped up in a day that's, just sideways bullish. But you got a reason to be short now. I hope it follows through for you. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. See you soon.